So here we are. It's race 1 of round 2 from Silverstone National, the NWR Volvo S60 STCC series. 26 guys were in qualifying. This is the top 16. They've split by half a second. So we'll run through the grid. Solar is on pole, followed by RZM Tyco. Third on the grid is SVR Bradders, currently leading the championship at the moment. Might have that wrong. Sorry, yes, I do. Spectre is third on the grid. Then Bradders. Then GTR Cheetah. Sixth on the grid will be MRT Truth. Seventh Jonesy. Followed by Martin. Then we've got Delete in 9th. 10th for Mesosphere. Try to do this as quick as I can. 30 P11, 12 the Punisher. Great name that. Anonymous is in P13, 14 for Widowed, Loyal and Bobbers. That's at 16. So if everyone's ready, they are. Let's just have a quick look. Goes to back markers, there's no quick pit. We are ready to go. This could be interesting. I'm on my own today. Would help if I spectated, wouldn't it? Who should we start with? We're going to start on ball with Cheetah, I think in 5th. We should get a good feel of what's going on from there. Everyone's ready, let's go. 13 laps. No pit. This is a sprint race. We'll probably be over in about 10 minutes before we go on to race 2 where top 10 is reversed. I'm looking forward to this. We're still spinning, that's great. We've got a ball with Cheetah up behind us, Truth and Jonesy down into turn 1. It'll be a bit hectic here. No change so far, I don't think anywhere. Let's have a little bit look further back. Let's see what happens. This Widow in 14th, let's see what he's around. He's got Anonymous in front. Anonymous, oh, looks like he's lost that a little bit. Mesosphere, bit sideways on that corner. Drops a couple of places. Anonymous drops one to Widow. Let's go back up the front, see what's happening. We'll jump on board with Bradders in 4th. So still leads. Tyco 2nd, Spectre 3rd. I'm on board with Bradders in 4th. Cheetah's 5th. Truth 6th. 7th for Jonesy. Not a lot of change in position so far. We'll have a look what's going on then. Let's have a look further back. Got Mesosphere 12th. He's dropped a few places. Qualified in 10th. He's dropped down to 12th. Anonymous Bobbers is up a couple of places from 16 to 14th. Laurel's dropped to 16th. We'll go back on board with Jones in 7th. See what we can get. Just a line of cars down the straight. Could be tricky to overtake here. Jones is 7th, he's never look. It's cut off. Say cut off. It's more of a parade this than actually a race by the looks of things. All puffs of smoke in front, nothing doing though. Jones have a look at Truth down the inside at the start of lap 3. Can't. Oh, someone sideways in front. Oh, there's a big one there. Solar Spectre, there's a few of them gone there. Oh, there's carnage going there. Let's go back. Let's see who's been caught up. Loyal 14th in amongst it. The lead shot to 12th. Everyone's up places. Let's see who's at the back. Solar. Probably got big damage. I'll say that car's got damage. We'll have to pit. Solar, Spectre, Bradders. Truth caught up in that. Now puts Psycho out in first place. Didn't really see what happened. Big puffs of smoke. There was a black car. I think the Spectres was sideways. And I think no one else really had anywhere to go. Cheetah's there up into second. Jonesy's third. Martin in fourth, pressurising. Martin get the run. Looks like he will. Martin, will he take third? On the inside. Rubbing his racing at the end of the day. There's a few cones out. Looks like Martin gets in front for third. Jonesy won't give it up though. Loads of cars in the pits. Birchie, the lead, Truth, Bradders, Spectre and Solar all in the pit lane. The trouble is they're all outside the top 10. Who's currently on pole for the next race? Loyal. As it stands at the moment, Martin gets back in front of Jonesy. Jonesy won't give this up though. Well, there is a battle further back. We'll go back to Anonymous a minute, who is in the middle of it. Battle between Jonesy and Martin is a one to be with at the minute on lap 5 of 13. Jonesy don't seem like he can get any way round. That's the Martin at the minute. Punisher's up to 5th though, he'll take that. We're going to go further back to Anonymous in 7th quickly. He's got Messersphere on the outside. Bobbitt's also looking to go down a straight. Widow just behind him in 9th. Sends it down the inside. Bobbitt's looking as well. Messersphere comes back down the inside. It looks like he will. Side by side in the final corner at the minute. Bobbitt's may have a look as well. Messersphere gets through. The 6th, he's got Punisher next up in 5th. He's down at the front. Tycho may as well. Not sure quite what happened with him in there. The leaders, but he managed to get away unscathed. Jonesy and Martin still at it. Peter just a hurry in front of him in 2nd. We'll have a look. Yeah, Jonesy gets on into this left-hander and will flick back to the clutch of cars back in sort of 10th place. It's a Loyal, Widowed, Bobbitt's in 8th. Go back to now, so I'm ball with Anonymous. Well, Bobbitt's will get down the inside. Touch with an Anonymous and Messersphere, he runs wide, it allows Widow through as well to 8th place. And Bobbitt's up from 16th on the grid to 6th place. He'll take that all day long. Anonymous has got Loyal behind him. Loyal, the Haas livery. Like that. We look from on board Loyal. Battle in front of him. Further back, let's do that with the guys that took the damage. His Bradders 14th with Truth in front of him. Solar back down in 16th, lost a lot of time, picks up a lot of damage as well. We'll go back to Widowed in 8th, see what's going on down the back straight. Anonymous behind him 9th. Messersphere gets a little bit sideways off the curb. Widow has to check up. I like that number plate on Widow's car though. The slow driver, please do not push. Anonymous and Loyal just behind him as well. Anonymous and Loyal will start on the front row as it is at the minute for the next race. Meanwhile, this battle for third still going on. Jonesy and Martin. He might actually be catching up to Cheetah a little bit as well. These four got away. I think the rest of them got a bit caught up with that accident. And obviously 11th back, Delete Truth, Birchie, Solar, Bradders, all picked up damage. That's a pit. Go back on board Anonymous. Got Widowed, Mesosphere, Bobbett's in front of him, Punisher still holding 5th. Let's go back, let's see what happened with Truth, and Bradders gets in front. 4 laps to go, Bradders up to 13th. Bradders is still the championship leader, but as it stands now, Mesosphere's only in what, 6th or 7th. Tycho will be the big winner out of race 1 at the minute. Okay, let's have a look. Got a ball with Widow again. This seems to be the closest battle. It's still not that close though. Mesosphere currently 3rd in the championship. He's 13 points behind Bradders before this race. There is a bonus point for fastest lap, which currently is Solar at the moment. We'll pick up more. Almost just getting on the back of Widowed there. Anonymous. Let's go back on with Anonymous, have a look. See if we can get the run on Widowed. We'll send one down the inside. Widowed covers it. Mesosphere defending as well. Laurel's dropped back a bit in 10th. I thought these sort of catch onto the back of Punisher a bit more. Bobbett's definitely may have a look into turn 1. Nah, he's not that close at all really. He looked closer from further back. Do like that nigger with Bobbert, so. Punisher runs wide. Back up here. Looks like Cheetah's being caught up by Martin and Jones at the minute. Cheetah up in 2nd. Tycho way out in front at the moment. I wonder if there'll be anything for the stewards to look at after this race. And it's getting close to the lead. Go back to Anonymous, all over the back of Widow, but there's just nowhere to overtake here. Punisher holding on to 5th. Everybody's caught him up a little bit. We're on lap 12, so there's 2 to go. Best lap is now SPR Bradders 56.1. Lock up from Widow. Bobbett's and Punisher are side by side coming out of the corner. Try and ball with Punisher. Right, there we are, they are side by side. Further back there's Mesosphere, Widowed and Anonymous. Inside line 4 Punisher. We'll stick there, he'll have the inside for the next one. Obviously later on the brakes. Give Punisher a little bit wide. Oh, that'll allow Mesosphere through as well nearly. Roberts gets away for 5th. With Punisher, he's got Mesosphere right up his trumpet behind. Mesosphere, look at that move down the inside. We'll make that stick for 6th. Ross running wide, trying to get the part in front of Widow. The Punisher can answer back. Look down the inside. Final lap now. Mesosphere, he has to take it a bit wide. This might allow Widow through as well. Mesosphere side by side. Punisher's just in front. Look at the guys down the inside, both back out. Punisher holds on at the minute. Getting very dicey behind me. Anonymous still looking from 9th place for a little place to move as well. And Tycho wins. Second for Cheetah, third for Martin Jones. He crosses literally side by side with him. He missed that, but Punisher will take fifth, sixth, Messersphere seventh. Over back, eighth for Widows, ninth for Anonymous, 10th for Loyal. Let's look at the guys that unfortunately got caught up in that. With Delete and Bradder side by side final corner. Bertie will take 11th. Looks like Bradders will hang on to 12th. There's Truth 15th. Spectres 15th, just behind. Bradders brings home 12th. Delete decides to put the car in the wall. Don't blame him. Probably a bit of frustration there. Truth 14th. Spectre 15th. 16th for Solar. So results wise, Tycho takes race 1 win, second for Cheetah, third is Martin, fourth for Jonesy, fifth was Bobbitt, sixth place for Punisher. That's a good result for him. Bobbitt, I think, had the best run there, started in 16th, ends up in 5th, Messersphere brings home 7th, Widowed on debut. He brings home 8th place, it's 9th for Anonymous. 10th for NWR Loyal, who start on pole in race 2. Bertie brings home 11th back, got caught up in that crash in about lap 4. That's Bertie 11th, 12th for Bradders, 13th for Delete. These guys would probably safely would have been in the top 10. Proof brings home 14th, 15th for Spectre. Solar will finish in 16th place. Fastest lap, 56.1, I believe, was for Solar, so we will pick up an extra point there. But as it stands, we'll cut this stream off. That was race 1. An interesting race to say the least. Tycho brings home the win, but a big crash on lap 4, cost 5 cars. Potential chance to win as well. Catch you on the next one for race 2, top 10 reverse.